The teaching and learning degree is not going to teach you how to be a teacher. What we are going to do is allow you to explore a range of topics that do relate to teaching and learning. So for instance, in the first year, you will study some of the things that we think are vital in helping children learn. You'll study maths and English, looking at ways in which children learn and how you can support them to progress further. We'll look at really important issues like safeguarding, as well as child development. As you move through the degree, there becomes a lot more flexibility. So you're able to study the areas that you find interesting to you. Some of the other areas that we look at are about global education. So not just what's happening here in the UK, but what happens out in other countries. What are the key issues at the moment in education? There's going to be a lot to write about next year when we can start thinking about how COVID has affected our young children and our older learners as well. Lots of people who start this course think they want to be a teacher, and a lot of them do go on and do a PGCE afterwards. However, we have an awful lot that change their minds halfway through. Because of the flexibility of the programme, it allows you to focus on the areas that interest you. So if you're interested in the early years, then you can study the early years. If you're interested in adult learning, then you can study adult learning. The degree will help you open doors to different careers. So some of our students have gone on into social care because they prefer the pastoral side of education. Others have gone on to work in early years, in nurseries and preschools. Some have even gone into prison education, supporting inmates while they're in prison. I think the main point is that if you're not sure you actually want to be a teacher, this degree gives you the opportunity to find out for sure if that's the career you want. One of our previous students described this degree as Harry Potter's room of requirement. We teach you everything you need to know, and if we don't, we can tell you about it. Everything is there, and you only have to ask if there's something else that you need. In first year, the students seem to really enjoy the maths, the English and the safeguarding modules. As you move through the degree, the flexibility allows you to study what interests you. So a lot of the time, your learning and what you will find most useful come from your own choices. Quite often, the placement element of the degree becomes the most interesting bit and the bit where you learn most. We can give you lots of theory. We can help you with reading in university, but actually putting all that knowledge to good use in a placement setting is usually the place where you will learn the most. Cumbria is a lovely place. It's very friendly. It's more like a family because it's quite small. We pride ourselves on the tutors knowing the students. You're allocated a personal tutor from day one, and that person will hopefully stay with you through your whole university journey.